Yeah.
Yeah. So, Hare Krishna, everyone. I think we'll just wait for a couple of minutes, just until 6:33, and we can start. I just want to wait for a
Yeah,
few more
Mataji,
kids
once
to
I
join.
send the message to the group, I think everybody will get onto the call.
Okay, I can start, right?
Yeah, until then, Devarsh Bala, if he's free, he can chant Hare Krishna. Devarsh Bala, are you free?
Haribol, you want to sing Hare Krishna? Yeah, you can sing Hare Krishna.
Both of you can chant Hare Krishna. Bala, chant.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Shubhatra and Giridhari.
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Are we chanting or singing?
Yeah, you can sing Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Marcy, we can't hear you. Marcy, we can't hear you.
Sorry, I was on mute. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Advai. Hare Krishna, Param.
Bol.
Haribol. Okay, it's already 6:34. Let's start. Thank you so much, Devansh, Bala, and Harishya. Thank you so much for singing.
Mataji, Harsha, Mataji. Yeah, they were.
Harsha, okay.
Rishya. Rishya.
Oh, okay, Rishya. Yes, okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, today we will be doing the Bhagavata Pravaha based on the book Bhagavata Pravaha by, his glorious Gauranga Das Darshandas. Okay. And until now, you heard about the stories of other Matajis who were giving on this, right? So let's start with the pranam mantras, then prayers, and then we can go into the class. Okay. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनाशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः नमो
नमो
विष्णुपदाय
कृष्णपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले
कृष्णपृष्ठाभूतले
श्रीमते
श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता
भक्तिवेदान्ता
स्वामिनिति
स्वामिनिति
नामिने
नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वते
सरस्वती देवे
देवे
गौरवाणी
गौरवाणी
प्रचारिणे
प्रचारिणे
निर्विशेषशून्यवादी
निर्विशेषशून्यवादी
पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे
पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे
जय
श्री
श्री
जय
कृष्ण
श्री कृष्ण
चैतन्य
चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री
नित्यानंद
अद्वैता
श्री अद्वैता
गदाधर
गदाधर
श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय श्रील प्रभुपाद. Okay, so until today, we heard about King Prachina Bharati, who are their kids, and the story of him, right? So this is the class where we'll conclude the with Prachetas, like the sons of the story of the sons of King Prachina Bharati, and we'll see how they are called as Prachetas and what they have done, and we will see the um, story of them. Okay. And then afterwards, activity will be the reading activity. From what you guys are reading, we'll just read accordingly. And let me know if you have any questions. You can raise your hands, or you can just let me know, and I can unmute. I know you can unmute and ask. Okay? Yeah. So King Prachina Barhi, I mispronounced him, begot 10 children in the womb of Satadruti. All of them were equally endowed with religiosity. Until now, we have seen like how they are following all the rules and regulations, that too religiously, like they are following all the austerities as well. So all of them were known as Prachetas. There are 10 sons. Now, king, his dad told that, their dad told that, you need to get married and beget children. To get why they need to get children? Because they wanted to increase the progeny of this world, right? That's the thing. So they didn't know, like, king did not tell them, like, how to, do this and whom to marry and kind of. So what their father told, go and meditate on supreme personality of Godhead, and he will tell you whom you need to, marry, and what are the things you need to do. So, like that, they obediently went to the forest first. While going to the ocean, they wanted to perform severe austerities. So, while going, they met Lord Shiva. And Lord Shiva, seeing their unity and all those, like, their intention, he told, okay, I'll give you Rudra Gita, which will be useful, and with those mantras, you chant on Krishna, and you will be able to easily satisfy Lord Vishnu. Then, listening to those words, they started to go to the ocean, and they started to do severe austerities in the ocean, that is under the water. I can't stay for under the water for 1 minute also. People can stay until 3 minutes, but it is very hard to do austerities under the water by controlling their breath and kind of. But these prachetas, 10 sons of king, they were able to do that, like, very hard austerity, and singing the Rudra Gita, like that's called as, like, that mantra is called as Rudra Gita, and like chanting and repeating the mantras given by Lord Shiva. They followed what Lord Shiva has told them. When they were doing that after 10,000 years of severe austerities, we can't even live that much long. Like, maybe the average is like 60 now. So 10,000 years of severe austerities he performed, they all performed, and the Supreme Personality of Godhead was really pleased by their austerities. And to reward their austerities, he himself appeared before them to please them in his very pleasing form. See that Garuda and all this like 800, 400 form and kind, that. So he was really looking very beautiful, and in his original Vishnu form. So once he appeared, he started speaking. Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear son of the king, I am very much pleased by the friendly relationship among you. She is very much attracted to the friendship that they are, showing among themselves. Nowadays, even brother and sister, only two people used to say to be there in the family, but they will fight like anything. Either brother and sister, or two sisters, or two brothers, two whatever it is. They fight among themselves for a single toy, right? That I want to play. This is mine. This is yours. This is all this division kind of things will be there, even for a single toy. But here, all the 10 sons of the king, all these brothers are very in much unity, that too following friendly relationships among them. So he was uh, looking at that. He was really, Supreme Personality of Godhead was really impressed by them, by that attitude. And also the main point was they were friendly among themselves, and also they engaged in only one occupation. What is that? That is devotional service. I am so pleased with your mutual friendship that I wish you all good fortune. Only with that friendship, and they are involved in the devotional service, really impressed Lord Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he started giving blessings. And out of that love, Supreme Personality of Godhead started giving benedictions to them. So he said, see, those who remember you every evening will develop close friendships. So those who glorify me by chanting Rudra Gita will receive my benedictions, because they have chanted with Rudra Gita, right? So they are just to glorify that. Also, they said, Supreme Personality of Godhead said that if whoever chants Rudra Gita to glorify me will receive my benedictions. You all can marry. I mean, Prachetas can marry Marisa. I'll tell you the story later, but she is a daughter of trees who was born of the Apsara called as Pralam, Locha, and Sage Kandu. They left her under the tree, and I think the tree started raising her. So she's a daughter of the tree. You will have a famous son, Daksha, whose progeny will fill the three worlds. You all know about Daksha, right? You have heard in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, and Shiva fighting Daksha. Sorry, Daksha was fighting with Shiva, not Shiva was fighting. Shiva was very humble, and like that. So enjoy all the facilities of this world for 1 million celestial years. Oh my God, 1 million celestial years they were on this world. That's a really long time. You will develop unadulterated bhakti and come back to me. That means that no changes in the bhakti devotional service. By following that, by following whatever there in the books and scriptures, and whatever you were told, you will follow that and you'll come back to me. That is the main thing. So he was saying that you will, at the after 1 million celestial years, you all will be coming back to me. So that is the main important thing. Going back to Godhead. That's what we always say, right? Why we have to perform devotional service? Because we have to go back to Godhead. We don't want to be without Father, right? And He's our Father. So we can see that why Lord Krishna was very happy with the Prachetas. Only one thing, that is friendly nature and cooperative with one another in doing devotional service. So let's assume you have your all your friends are there, and you are doing a project, and if you're not in sync with these ideas, you have some egos, each one has ego, right? Or that envy of about others, and kind of. So if you have these feelings and about each other in a group, if one person says, if this boy says that, see, you can use pencils and erasers to first draw the diagram, then use scale to draw the line. But the second girl says, no, we can actually draw a circle instead of a line. And if the third boy says, no, we have to draw a triangle instead of straight lines or circles. So if they fight among themselves, will they be able to complete the project of art project or something? No, right? Even with your brother or sister, whatever it is, if you start fighting among yourself, what your mom says, throw that toy side and then just get out from here, or or timeout or whatever she gives. Like it just scolds you. So instead of that, if you cooperate to each other, the project or any thing, while playing also, you can share your resources and start playing and having a very nice time. So like that, we should always try to be friendly and cooperative with each other, especially in the devotees, because we are all serving Krishna. No need to have, oh, I know 100 slokas, or I know only just one sloka. That means that you don't know, you're not doing any Krishna consciousness. So you're not, Krishna will not be happy. Like that, you should not say like that. Like that, be friendly to each other and respect each other and cooperate to go to Krishna, to reach Krishna. Okay, that's a lesson. And also, if you want a practical thing, you can start a gratitude journal. If, for example, you're very angry on your friend, you don't know how to, take out that from your mind. Just write a gratitude journal and say that, okay, what all good he has done or she has done to me. If you start writing up and whenever you get angry, read about them and all the good things, then you will be happy. And you'll know, oh wow, yes, they have done so many good things to me. I should be more grateful for this person. Like that, slowly your enmity will be going and you will be feeling very happy. Okay, I hope you all, follow that. And thinking like that, let's go to the next slide. Now, the Prachetas then offered their heartfelt prayers to Lord Vishnu with flattering voices. So, what are what they were saying? Let's see. Oh Lord, you relieve the material distress of your devotees, right? He always there for us to remove our material distress, not only anything, material distress, so that we can do perform more spiritual services to him, right? All your qualities and names are auspicious. So that's why we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if you say names of Krishna, then all our sins, all our heart will be clear, purified. And Palvit, I think you have a question. Can it be wait or you have to just say it?
Mataji, it's like
Uh,
in answer for something to tell about Krishna.
yeah, right.
So 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 Krishna means one who's all attractive,
Yeah, one who is
and
very attractive.
Rama means one who gives pleasure.
Pleasure, yes. And the names speak us so much, right? So that's why the quality, Lord's qualities and names are always auspicious. We get so much of energy with them by just chanting and remembering. You are the origin of everything, right? We say that Om Purnamada Purnamidam, right? He is the origin of everything, animate or inanimate. You have mercifully manifested your form in front of us. We don't desire anything other than your satisfaction. You are called Ananta because you have endless opulence. As long as we wander in this world, life after life, may we associate with your devotees who discuss your pastimes. Hearing Krishna Katha destroys all hankering, envy, and fear. See, they were so much telling everything to Lord Vishnu, and they are also mentioning that they desire nothing else other than the devotional service to his lotus feet. They only desire that. They don't want to have 1 million years or one all the very enjoyable material life, nothing like that. They just want to associate with his devotees who can discuss his pastimes. So that's the main thing we also need to be always aware of. We should be always in association with the devotees and then do that. So how can we do that? And also from Pracheta's prayers, we can know that devotees do not seek sense enjoyment or even liberation from the birth and death cycles. They are fully satisfied to serve Krishna and hear about him from pure devotees. Like if any Maharajas comes, they are very pure, right? So we will be very eager to, go to his classes and listen to him and kind of. So like that, we should be always be very eager to listen about Krishna and his pastimes. We will know how to act, how to serve him by his devotees pastimes as well. Okay, now after all this, the Lord Vishnu disappears from that place, and after he left, Prachetas emerged from the sea because they have completed their austerities. They saw that tall trees have grown everywhere, covering the entire earth. Oh my God, yeah. After seeing that, they were like, oh, where we can do it now, how to, live and do agriculture. Then they saw that, okay, let's burn all these trees so that we will have land to do it. So as Lord Shiva emanates fire from his mouth, right, to annihilate this whole universe, in the same way, they also have started pouring out fire from their mouth to burn these trees. So they wanted to do agriculture, they started doing it. But as they are doing it, the whole land was going to, like the whole earth was vanishing. And all the trees were like, where got very afraid, like, oh my God, now the fire will be devouring us, what we should do, and kind of. Then seeing that Lord Brahma was also, appeared at that scene and pacified them with the logical words and told them, okay, now see, this is the land is there, and you can marry Marisa, who is the daughter of the trees. Now you can do, and you can beget Daksha and start ruling this whole kingdom and leave this place. So they said, okay, that's fine. And then they got a son named Daksha. They lived at home for thousands of years and finally retired and went to the seashore. I'm sorry. Once Narada Muni came to the Prachetas, who then requested him to enlighten them. So while they were, going to the seashore, Narada Muni appeared at the scene. And seeing the saintly person immediately Prachetas, because they know that he is a very close associate or devotee of Lord Vishnu, and they started asking him, please enlighten them. So Narada told like this: the birth, activities, lifespan, mind, and words of all human beings are perfected only by bhakti unto Lord Krishna. I'm so sorry. So when we have Krishna at the center of life, right, what happens? Our food, we'll cook our food and we offer to Krishna. What it becomes? It becomes prasadam. Now we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. What happens? We purify our mind and heart, and we sing the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra by doing kirtan, right? What happens? All our senses, dancing, everything, like, we are doing it. And bhakti in life, what happens? Perfect. So we can do so many things by using just Krishna as the center. So Narada is saying that, see, everything, like, your birth will be purified, your activities will be purified, your lifespan, mind, words of all human beings, everything will be purified if you do the bhakti unto Lord Krishna. That is, you have to worship Lord Krishna. Now, without bhakti, One's high birth, long life, Vedic education, austerity, physical strength, mystic power, and everything else is useless. That's true, right? For example, the persons who are very well educated and very situated in a very wealthy family, or having so much of he's a scholar and he has so much of knowledge and everything, but if they are not worshipping Lord Shiva, if they are not using their resources in service of Krishna, what's the waste of time, right? So that's why in the first, in this slide, the picture, you can see that one ke dasa. I mean, man ke das. That means that you are a servant of your mind. But in the second one, when you are doing a devotional service, what will become? We will not become the servant of our mind, but we will become the Manmohan. That means that Lord Krishna's das, right? So like that, we have to also instead just like by pure education, by pure this one, we can't achieve the result unless Krishna will be in the center. For example, you want to become astronaut, become an astronaut and study the stars, and what's there in the Bhagavad Gita, you can literally tell them, show them with your power of Vedic, with the education and with the Krishna's knowledge, like that. So, and also, just as watering the root energizes the branches and twigs of a tree, and just as supplying food to the stomach enlivens all body limbs, similarly, worshipping Krishna by bhakti satisfies all demigods. So, one has to just serve Krishna. See, there's an experiment that's done. I think I don't know the place, but all the plants were the farming is done from the water. There is no need of soil. There is no need of anything else, just the water. So if you dip a plant with a little bit of roots also inside the plant, it will develop the roots so much and it will nourish the plant. So that means that if you provide water to its roots, that's enough, you to grow, like that. Similarly, if you eat, what will happen? The food goes where? To your stomach, right? And stomach, what it does, it just gets digest, it will digest the food, and then it gives energy to whole body. Similarly, you have to do Krishna service, whatever you do in your life, study, if you want to play, if you want to do any projects, or if you want to do anything, you have to keep Krishna in the center. If you want to eat pizza, right, make a pizza and then offer to Krishna and then eat. So see, it becomes a devotional service. Similarly, like that, you can do it. And yes, Palvit.
Like Mataji, when we make something, we don't just eat it immediately, and then when we make it, it doesn't be prasadam immediately. Krishna needs to eat it so it becomes prasadam.
Yeah, right. That's why you have to offer it. So first, before it is become bhoga, and then when you offer, Krishna eats it with his eyes, and then it becomes, yes, Devash. Devash, sorry.
Yeah, so like if you eat it, that means you're offering it yourself. And then what happens if you offer it to yourself? Then you will go low. And then if you eat prasadam from Krishna, then it's like you're eating Krishna's like Krishna purified it with his eyes. Then we get purified food and they do not. And
Yes.
when we eat it, we get higher. They think they're gonna go higher, but they go lower.
Yeah, I know. And you know
Lower,
what?
but they go higher.
Yeah, because we prepare food with so much of love. Amma, your mom also loves, like, cooking with so much of love that my, Krishna gives, we need to offer to Krishna, right? So she makes with so much love. And all that love, Krishna accepts it and gives more love into the prasadam. So that's why you get so much energy from it, and you will be very happy and satisfied. Otherwise, you will not be satisfied with one slice of pizza as well. Yeah. So, very good. Thank you so much for sharing. So, hearing these teachings of Narada Muni, the Prachetas become further attached to the Lord, and meditating upon his lotus feet, they attain the ultimate destination. As also, Supreme Lord of Godhead of Supreme Personality of Godhead, he also said the same thing, right? Like, you will be doing the devotional service and then come back to me directly. So, like that. In this way, we are concluding it today. So, in this way, Maitreya Muni described to Vidura about the dynasty of Uttanapada. They all come under dynasty of Uttanapada, in which great kings like Dhruva, Anga, Prithu, Prachina Barhi, and the Prachetas appeared. Hearing all these historic narrations, Vidura was overwhelmed with ecstasy and gratitude. See, here the main important thing is gratitude is also very important. Like, apart from feeling ecstasy, he also felt gratitude towards Maitreya, and he thanked Maitreya for all this knowledge and everything, like, he was giving. So that's why, like, whenever you are, like, for example, small, just try with a small from your home, like how to give gratitude. If your mom is there, right? So write her a gratitude, like, at the end of, like, when you're going to sleep, just before the sleep, in a paper book, why you're thankful to your parents, why you're thankful to your brother, why you're thankful for your all your friends and who all helped you, all your teachers and everything, everyone. So when you start writing, you will have that gratitude build up slowly, and this will really help you in your future, and also your attitude and whatever it is, like the thinking, the way you think, the way you handle the situation, everything will be changing. So you'll have lots of strength to deal with any kind of things also. So that's why I'm very much, stressing you to follow the gratitude. And so, therefore, thereafter, Vidura went to Hastinapur to enlighten his elder brother Dhritarashtra, as described in the first canto. That was the lesson for today. And any questions, I'll just wait for like a couple of minutes for the questions, and then we can start the reading activity. Anyone's or any realization, tell what you liked from the story, or yes, Palvit.
And as you said, Mataji, if we don't offer prasad to Lord,
Hmm.
Prabhupada said that people who do not offer food to Lord Krishna before eating are thieves and sinners.
Yeah, they are eating medicine. Yes, yes, yes. Hare Krishna. Today is Balavrinda's birthday. Let's first say Hare, happy birthday in Krishna consciousness way. How we'll
Thank
say?
you,
How we
Mataji.
will sing?
Happy birthday, Balavrinda. Happy Krishna.
Thank you,
Happy
Bala.
birthday. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
We'll
Balavrinda.
all
Balavrinda.
Thank
we'll all
you.
sing together.
Hare Krishna, Happy Krishna
Hare
Ha-
Birthday, Balvinda.
Thank you.
Krishna
Hare
bless you.
Krishna to you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Balavrinda. Hare Krishna to you. May you never take another breath. May you never take another breath. May you never take another breath. Krishna
Happy
to
birthday
you.
to
Hare Krishna to
Hare Krishna,
you.
you.
Hare
Hare Rama to you. Hare
Hare
Krishna to Govinda.
Hare
Hare Krishna Jaya.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you, everybody. I like all of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, kids, thank you so much. Brinda's friends, you are all Brinda's friends. She don't have any other friends outside this Bhakti Sangha and the regular school. Only she has friends at school.
Balabrinda, do you
That's it.
remember?
What? Oh yeah, Hare Krishna Shishya. Thank you,
Krishna.
Thank you everyone for
See, all
wishing
are your
Brinda.
friends. Everyone is
Thank
wishing
you,
you.
bestie. Yeah. Thank you, Ratnavali Mataji, for the wishes and blessings. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bhakti Sangha, for making Vrinda such a good devotee. We are very grateful to you.
Mataji,
She's always
actually,
devotee.
remember today was Brinda's birthday. I actually made a card for her inside my house.
Oh,
Ah,
thank
you can
you.
share on the, with her on the group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you
She
so
didn't
much.
raise anything. I didn't
Thank
stop
you,
it.
everyone. Thank you so much. Vrinda is there with Bhakti Sangha from day one till now. I'm so happy.
Awesome.
Thank you,
She's
Mataji.
always our
You can take
loving
over,
child.
Mataji,
Wait,
for the class.
Balabrinda, how old
Yeah.
are you?
Balabrinda is 10 now.
10?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you, Sanvi. Thank you, Janvi. Thank you,
Double digit.
everyone.
She entered double digit now. Yeah. So let's, anyone else have any questions? I don't see anyone raising their hand. Okay, let's go to the reading activity. Let me open up this. Okay. Link.
We're on Kala 3, we're on chapter 3.
Yes, chapter 3. And we have stopped at turn off. From there, we have to start. Okay, turn off. Yes, this is the one. Okay, let me make it little big so that you guys can see the screen if you don't have a book, and we can start. Is this good?
Mataji, correct
Yes,
paragraph.
Mataji.
Turn off. From there only we have to read.
Awesome. Okay, Param, you have any questions? Param and Subhadra?
No, Mataji, I was raising my hand for the reading.
Oh, okay, got it. So yeah, Param, you're unmute, right? Anyway, you just
Okay.
start.
Okay. Turn off, sing out, and fall in. This new brand of holy man.
Can you
With
sit
all due to deference to Dr. Leary,
Deference. Yeah.
deference to Dr. Leary has come forth with a brand of consciousness expansion that's sweeter than acid, cheaper than pot, and
Non-bustable.
non-burst
Non-bustable.
by fuzz. The newspaper story described how a visit to the temple at 26th Avenue would bring living, visible, tangible proof that God is alive
Tangible.
and well. The
Yeah.
story, one of Srila Prabhupada's new disciples. I started chanting to my, like the Swamis said.
Can you repeat the sentence, Param?
Okay, Mother. I started chanting to myself. Like the Swami said. When I was walking down the street, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, over and over. Suddenly, everything started looking so beautiful. The kids, the old man and woman, even the creeps looked beautiful. To say nothing of the trees and flowers. Finding
Yes.
it superior to the eupho- euphoria,
Euphoria.
euphoria from any kind of drug, he said. There's no coming down from this. I can always do this anytime, anywhere. It is always with you.
Thank you
Thank
so much, Param. Subhadra, you want to, or Giridhari, you want to say? I mean, you want to read?
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Yeah.
to San Francisco and beyond. Early in 1967, several of Srila Prabhupada's disciples left New York and opened a temple in the heart of San Francisco's High Ashbury district, home for thousands of hippies and flower children from all over the country. Within a short time, Srila Prabhupada's temple there had become a spiritual haven for troubled, searching, and sometimes desperate young people. Drug overdoses were common, and hundreds of confused, dazed, and disenchanted young Americans roamed the streets. Haridasha, the first president of San Francisco Temple, remembers what it was like. Haridash. The hippies needed all the help they could get, and they knew it. And the Radha Krishna temple was certainly a kind of spiritual heaven. Kids sensed it. They were running, living on streets, no place where they could go, where they could rest, where people weren't going to hurt them.
Yeah. Can Giridhari can
Yeah,
read?
yes, ma'am.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mataji. I think it saved a lot of lives. There might have been a lot more casualties if it hadn't been for Hare Krishna. It was like opening a temple in the battlefield. It was the hardest place to do it, but it was the place where it was most needed. Although the Swami had no precedent for dealing with any of this, he applied the chanting with miraculous results. The chanting was wonderful. It worked. Michael Bowen, an artist and one of the leading figures of the Hyde Ashbury scene, recalled that Srila Prabhupada had an amazing ability to get people off drugs, especially speed, heroin, burnt out,
Sorry.
LSD cases, all of that. Every day at the temple of devotees cooked and served to over 200 young people a free sumptuous multi-course lunch of vegetarian food offered to Krishna. Many local merchants helped to make this possible by donating to the cause. An early San Francisco devotee recalls those days.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's so nice, right? Like how they are open with so much of chaos also. And everyone is, hippies. Aditi, you want to read from here
Yes,
where I'm pointing?
Mataji.
Okay, read.
Hi, Mataji. I am her mom, so I'll read. She'll follow. She
Sure.
started reading one not so big word.
Oh, very good. Sure, sure, Mataji.
Thank you. Harsharani.
Hasrani.
People who were
People who were
plain lost
plain lost
or needed comforting
or needed comforting,
sort of wandered
sort of wandered
or staggered
or
into the
staggered
temple.
into the temple.
Some of them
Some of them
stayed and became devotees,
stayed and then become devotees,
and some just took prasad
and then some just took prasad
or spiritual food
or spiritual food
and left.
and left.
Just from a medical standpoint,
Just from a medical standpoint,
doctors didn't know
doctors didn't know
what to do with people
what to do with people
on LSD.
on LSD.
The police and the free clinics,
The police and the
clinics,
clinic,
the police
the police
and
and
the free clinics,
the free clinic.
Do you
mind if
in the area
in the area
could not
could not
handle
handle
the overload of people
the overload of people
taking LSD.
taking LSD?
The police saw
The police saw
Swamiji Srila Prabhupada
Swamiji Srila Prabhupada
as a certain refuge.
as a certain
Refuge.
refuge.
Throughout lunch,
Throughout at lunch,
devotees played
devotees played
the new work recording
the new recording
of Srila Prabhupada
of Srila Prabhupada
chanting the Hare Krishna mantra.
chanting the Hare Krishna mantra.
The sacred sound
The sacred sound
reinforced
reinforced
the spiritual mood
the spiritual more
of the temple
of the temple
and helped
and helped
to ease the tensions
to each the
tensions
tension
and frustrations
and frustrations
sons
of
of its
the
young kids.
young kids.
Thank you so much, Aditi. You repeated your mom's word like a parrot only. It so sounds like so good. Thank you so much for reading.
Thank you.
And Rishika, you want to read from Sunday?
Yes, Mataji.
Yep.
Sunday, January 29, 1967, marked a major spiritual event
Event. Yeah.
of the San Francisco hippie area, and Srila Prabhupada, who was ready to go anywhere to spread Krishna consciousness, was there. A grateful deed, Mobby Great Genies.
The Grateful Dead.
Oh, the Grateful Dead, Mobby Grape, Jane is
Janis Joplin.
Janis Joplin, and Big Brother, and the Holding Company.
Holding Company. Yeah.
Jefferson Airplane, Quick Silver
Silver.
Message Service,
Messenger.
Messenger Service,
Yeah.
all the new wave San Francisco bands. He agreed to appear
No,
with
no. Had agreed.
had agreed with Cheryl Prabhupada at the Alvin
Avalon.
Ballroom's mantra rock dance proceeds, from which would go to the local Hare Krishna temple.
Good. Yeah. Thank you, Rishika. And Palvit, you want to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah.
From thousands, Mataji.
Yes.
For thousands of years, Krishna Bhakti love.
Thousands of hippies. Where you're reading? Here. Thousands of hippies anticipating. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, Mataji. Thousands of hippies anticipating an
Good.
exciting evening packed the hall. LSD
Pioneer.
pioneer
Pioneer.
Timothy
Larry. Dutifully.
beautifully paid the standard $250 to
$2.50.
$2.50 admission fee and entered the bedroom. Followed
No, ballroom.
ballroom,
Yeah.
followed by
Augustus.
August,
Owlsley.
our
Stanley.
Our Stanley 3. Known for his own brand of LSD.
Good, good, very good. Yeah. And just to save the time, I'll also, Advai, did you read?
No.
Oh, okay, you can start reading. Thank you so much, Palvit.
Where Mataji?
Here I'm pointing the arrow, mouse arrow, right? You're able to see at about
About
p.m.
10 p.m. Sri Prabhupada, Sri Prabhupada, and a small
entourage
of devotees arrived amid
uproarious
applause and
cheering
cheering by a crowd What had
That.
what that
That. That.
that had
Waited.
waited weeks in great
Anticipation.
appetition for his moment. Shri Prabhupada was given a seat of
Honor.
honor
On stage.
a stage and was
Was introduced.
introduced by
Allen Ginsberg.
the
Allen Ginsberg.
and his work
Oh, sorry.
who explained
Explained
his own
realizations
realization about Hare Hare about the Hare Krishna mantra
and
how it had
spread.
spread from the small
Storefront.
to
Storefront. Yeah.
forefront in new works to San
Francisco.
Francisco, the well-known important
Poet.
poet told the
Crowd.
crowd that
The chanting.
the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra and
In
in the
early
early morning at the
Radha.
Radha Krishna temple was an important community
Very good.
service to those who were coming down of
LSD.
LSD because the chanting would
Stabilize
their
consciousness.
consciousness and
Re-entry.
re-entry.
Re-entry. Thank you so much, Hadway. It was so nice to hear your voice and you're
Thank you,
so beautifully
Mataji.
reading. Thank you so much. And who else did not get a chance? Let's see.
Mataji, Balavrinda will read.
Okay, you can start from here.
From where, Mataji? Mataji, from where she have to read?
The chanting started.
The chanting started slowly but rhythmically, and little by little it spread throughout the ballroom, enveloping everyone. Hips got to their feet, held hands, and began to dance as enormous plushing pictures of Krishna were projected around the walls of the ballroom in perfect sync with
Sync.
Perfect
sync.
With the beat of the mantra. By that time, Srila Prabhupada stood and began to dance with his arms raised. The crowd was completely absorbed in chanting, dancing, and playing. Small music.
I have to give little pause, Vrinda. That
Okay.
will be because it's a small comma, right?
Chanting, dancing, and playing small musical instruments they had brought for the occasion. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much. And who else did not get? Devarshi, did you read?
Yes. Yes, Mataji. Read.
Okay. Kala and Kalai Selvai. Sorry, did I pronounce that right or wrong? I don't know. And who else did not get chance? I can see all the symbols, but I don't know the what's Janavi. Yes. Do you want to read? It's from the Ginsberg later recalled.
Okay. The Ginsburg later recalled, "We sang Hare Krishna all evening. It was absolutely great. An opening theme. It was the height of a Hay Ashbury spiritual enthusiasm. As the tempo speeded up, the chanting and dancing became more and more intense, spurred on by a stage full of top rock musicians who were charmed by the magic of the Mahamantra. As the amateur musicians had been at the Tompkins Square Gardens only a few weeks before, their chant rose, it seems, to surge and swell without limit. When it seemed it could go no further, the chanting stopped. Srila Prabhupada offered prayer as spiritual master into the microphone and ended it by saying 3 times, "All glories to the assembled devotees." The Hay Ashbury neighborhood buzzed with talk of Manjaro dance for a few weeks afterward.
Thank you so much, Janvi. And anyone wants to read because it's just like 2 more minutes. One more para will do,
Mataji,
and then who said Mataji?
Rishya
Param?
Mataji.
Who? Sorry,
Rishya.
Isha. Yes, you want to read?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, you can start from um, this one within a few months.
Within a few months of the Mantra Rock event, devotees in San Francisco, New York, and Montreal began to take to the streets with their mridangas, clay drums, and kartals, hand cymbals, to chant the Mahamantra on a daily basis. In just a few years, temples were opening all over North America and Europe, and the people everywhere were hearing the chanting of Hare Krishna. On May 31st, 1969, when the Vietnam War protest movement was reaching its climax, 6 devotees joined John Lennon and Yoko Ono in their Montreal hotel room to play instruments and sing on John and Yoko's famous recording, "Give Peace a Chance." This song, which included the mantra and the hit single Hare Krishna Mahamantra, produced in September of the same year by the Beatles George Harrison and featuring the devotees, introduced millions to the chanting. Even Broadway's long-running musical hit Hair included exuberant choruses of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Thank you so much, kids. I mean, really wonderful to listen to you all and get the readings and these messages. So thank you so much. We will stop here, and from tomorrow we will be reading from the where we have stopped, like on May 31st. Okay, tomorrow we will read. Continue reading it.
Actually, it's actually not May 31st. I think it's at the Now Historic Mass.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Thank you. You did this too, right? Yes, you're right. Oh, we'll complete this chapter. Can anyone read like
Mataji,
two
can I
lines?
read?
Yes, whoever it is.
Mataji Param.
Yes, Param. Yes.
Okay.
Read.
At the now historic mass and Tiber
Anti-war.
demonstration anti-war demonstration in Washington D.C. on November 15th, 1969. Devotees from all over the United States and Canada chanted the Hare Krishna mantra throughout the day and distributed the peace formula.
Form. Mm.
Yeah. Small leaflet based on Srila Prabhupada's teaching from the Vedic scriptures, the peace formulas, which propose a spiritual solution to the problem of war, were distributed and mace for
Mass
many
for many
mass,
months.
for many months and influenced thousands of lives. By 1970, when George Harrison's "My Sweet Lord," with its beautiful
Recurring.
recurring recurring lyrics of Hare Krishna and Hare Rama was the international #1 hit song of the day. Devotees in dhotis and saris chanting the Maha Mantra with musical instruments were now a familiar sight in almost every major city throughout the world. Because of Srila Prabhupada's deep love for Lord Krishna and his own spiritual master, his amazing determination and sincere compassion, Hare Krishna had become a household word. Hare
Thank you so much. Yes, now we have completed chapter 3 and we'll be going to the next chapter tomorrow.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you so much, kids, and for encouraging me as well. Thank you so much, and we will see tomorrow. Hari
Thank you,
bol, Vancha
Ratnavali
Kalpate.
Mataji, for taking up with this class in the last minute. And thank you so
Hmm.
much for your beautiful class and nice reading session. We are very grateful to you as always. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let us everyone offer obeisances to Mataji. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya
Kalpatarubhasya
kripa
kripa
sindhu bheva cha
sindhubhya
patidanam
patidana
pavanebhyo
Vaishnavibhyo.
Vaishnavebhyo namo namananta koti Vaishnav ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Assembled devotees ki jai,
Jai.
Ratnavali Mataji ki jai.
Jai.
Thank
All
you,
the best to
Mataji. Thank you so
Prabhupada.
much.
Thank
Hari
you.
bol.
Mataji,
Yes.
it's snowing here.
Oh, Hari bol. Enjoy, enjoy. It's not
Mataji,
snowing in Texas. Texas, it never snow. It is only like once a year or like couple after 2, 3 years
Ma-
once it snows.
Mataji, I thought when I was in Dallas, it snows a lot in Dallas though.
Only one year. I mean, last year there was one or 2 days there was snow, but then it happens only like not every year. It happens once in a while. Yeah.
Mataji, here, they have like uh snow like every year, but it happens really late though here.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Param, for wishes. Thank you,
Yeah.
everyone, for wishes. We'll close the call. Bye bye.
Chi,
And